Alright, we're gonna keep doing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Out of the way, Phoebe. You're always in the way. Out of the way.
Here, Cassandra.
You too. Out of the way.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally
Always on
made
the
her
foot.
grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Can
Herodotus!
say that again,
Athenians
boy.
have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
Oh, believe me, they won't. And if they do, they'll
Pericles is
die.
no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
I'm no different
Do
from
you really
anyone
think
else,
these
huh?
people will help me?
They will if
Totally
you
the
get them to
same.
trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all.
Nah,
Now then, come,
I
let
think
me
trust can be
introduce
earned
you
in
to
other
everyone.
ways. Knife to the
They may
throat
not look
generally
it,
does a lot more
But
than
this
trust.
group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind
Didn't we
of
do some of
intellectual
this
struggle,
last time?
as is their
I
way.
thought some of this was in this game.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't
But
let
they're a
Socrates get
pushover
under your
for
skin.
the likes of him.
At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to
Interesting.
get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Somebody's had a little bit to drink there.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Fist fights would be more interesting.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you,
Do
Herodotus.
what I please,
Now,
boy.
if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Alright, how do I look for clues? Do I threaten people? Push them out of the way. Why the... For some reason the frame rate just seems a lot worse than it was. I mean, I had to turn things way down.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Yeah. it didn't
I've
look
seen
much.
lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to everybody.
In other words, he's an arrogant
She's
a-hole.
the
Let me
second
see
most
here.
worldly man here. That pedic...
I just want to get to my desktop and change that. Wait, why did it change screens? That doesn't make sense. Okay. For some reason, it seems to have changed screens on me. I don't know why. Just making sure that my overclock is actually applied. Seems to be. I don't know why the GPU just doesn't seem to be. That monitor, 1040p, 144 hertz. Yes. I don't know, maybe it's just the area or something. Just having so many NPCs in one place.
But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
That's because he's breathing out a lot of hot air and not saying much. Let's see.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
So it looks like I talked to this person.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
There are any distinguished guests? I didn't know that.
I'm
Sweet.
here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Here we go, I think.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce
This man
yourself.
is a nobody.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead
Yes.
quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Well, let me see.
you and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she
His home
went
is a
through,
place of
I'm
divine
not sure
pity.
she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Why, did we climb up there? Is that what we did? Will it let us climb up there? It doesn't look like it will let us climb up anything right now. Out of the way. Minstrels, ain't no use for you. I think I might talk to him,
How's
actually.
Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
This guy is too much.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that, and for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice, and value their words more than those of their closest friends and advisors.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa
I
in
need to make
Corinth.
sure that it's
Stop ma-
actually capturing it. Yeah, yeah.
But
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of
What
rules.
pointless
We're
drabble
better
are
to
they
do so
arguing
than
about
here.
now?
I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
He likes to talk about a lot of nothing, it seems like.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Let me see.
I did what I
Yeah.
had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to
I'd never
survive,
asked you to-
and there's no shame
I
in
never
that.
asked you to cover up
It's how
things
you
for
got
me.
here,
I could
how
deal with
I
it.
got
I can
here.
deal with the heat.
The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we
Nope.
have the attention
True
of the
warrior.
entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
Mostly legitimate.
That's all I have.
There is another
That
option.
sounds fine.
In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution.
Interesting way
When
to
you go
spell
to her,
chaos.
be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Do I climb up here now or something? Or it's not gonna let me climb? What exactly do I do then? I don't see any staircases. Doesn't look like it's gonna let me exit. And as far as I know, it's not gonna let me climb. Out of the way, out of the way. Out of the way. Do I just like pushing people around? Probably. I think there was a staircase over there. Yeah, here it is. I was definitely not doing that just because I like pushing people around.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me.
Then why are you throwing them?
Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
It's not the cult you have to worry about, boy.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
I don't think your men are going
Aspasia
to be
sent me
able
to
to do
see
a
what's
thing.
taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Yeah, it won't let me jump.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Leave.
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
It'll be a Phoebe on the mission.
Bye, Cassandra!
Don't worry, this is only gonna tickle a little. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Gods have mercy!
You want mercy?
This is one gigantic lady, jeez.
Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Cassandra.
Well, Cassandra, we're all thought to be murderers too. So, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
You couldn't. Should I actually say that? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to.
I
Let's do
butchered
it.
several of your men to get here. What makes you think you'd fare any better?
You are a bold one. I like that. But don't think your words scare me, girl. There is a fine line between confidence and disrespect.
Lucky for both of us, I didn't come looking for a fight.
Then speak.
And
I'm
what if
looking for
there's
a woman.
both involved?
She left Sparta when I was a child.
I'll need more than that, Cassandra.
She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila.
Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman?
Yes, she can work with tequila. I mean Aquila. Let me see. Should I tell her that it's... I don't know. I think I'll say mother.
She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child.
So, you're on a quest to find your family?
Something like that.
Then your path is not an easy one.
I thought it was gonna be all easy, man. That was gonna be a
Aspasia is the
joyride.
one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she do that?
She said you might have information that could help me in my search.
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
Considering you butchered a few of my people, I feel like compensation is in order.
Let me see.
Why do you need so much drachmi?
I have a city to secure and people to protect. I have no interest in going to war. I just want to make sure the war doesn't come to us.
I don't have the drachmi yet, but I'll return when I do.
There's no rush on my part. If you need work, check with my people in the city. I'm sure they'd have use for a capable mercenary.
Trust a pirate to only help for a boatload of drachmi. If I'm going to pay her, I need to find some work on this island.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna have to go for is gonna be that. Using stealth on these guys is obviously going to be a big thing. If I don't do that, but he's going to continue to walk that way.
I fought goats with better moves.
I think he has. Shoot the...
Hey! Stop!
You did hear that, right?
Huh? Better see what that was.
What that? That was. Okay, I thought for sure that would actually. Okay, I guess these guys are higher level. But they're not going to just be one shot. Okay. So yeah, these guys have a lot more hit points because they're a lot higher level than me. Oh, great. That guy evidently has my bounty, so that would be a good target to kill. I don't know why it didn't highlight him. Yeah, I just need to get closer. Okay, yeah, I think I just need to get in range for it. Level advantage is kind of insane if I have to use a power stealth attack against those guys. What the? That's just kind of ridiculous, honestly.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Okay, looks like I can level up something. So that could be really good. I do kind of like that one.
That's not right. I'm so sure there was something. Where did that come from?
Come on.
A body. Let's check it out. What?
Looks like I'll need to use an attack on him. They just vanish.
I bet you never saw it coming.
That is actually really nice, no body. I don't know if a stealth power attack can actually get rid of this guy. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think it will. It does a lot of damage to him.
You'll get me a handsome...
Okay. If I were to do that, let me see here. Four. Okay.
Scum! Die!
That was not okay. Neither of those things were what I wanted to do.
They got the boss!
Maybe because you are an easy target. he died? Okay, I guess he died. I love that move. So much damage. You're gonna die to me, dude. Jeez, man, every mercenary seems to be after me. Okay, that wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go. That was how many levels of level advantage? My goodness, this is the level 22 person. Why are you after me? Okay, that's just too ridiculous. That's just too ridiculous. That's way too much damage. Why is every mercenary after me? Like, holy crap, man.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Yeah, I actually have to go here, but I will continue where we left off here once I get back. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.